Alright, this is gonna be a little bit different from what I normally do. But I think I'm gonna give like a little overview of the character as I level it, maybe like a little build diary little thing, you know what I mean? Alright, so right now I'm level 71. Mom Meat. A classic name. Really good, really. Yeah, so my defenses right now, they're not that great. A little under 5 armor, 10k evasion. Deadeye, the character is gonna be a Manaforged Scourge arrow thing. You know, you have a bunch of attacks linked with Manaforged, and you cast them a lot, right? I guess I'll show you a build. I don't know. Right now I'm only in like low maps, so I have no good low maps. I guess alleyways works. So let's do a little bit of an alleyways here. Tier 4, pretty high octane right here. My damage isn't really great. I mean, it's alright for level 71 to be honest. It could be worse. I just over leveled my Molten Shell. I'm gonna have to get a new one now. GG, I blame you guys. I don't have Uber Lab yet, so Uber Lab I'd have 2 additional projectiles. I'll show you the labs I took after the map, but not a huge fan of I mean, I like bow builds. Bow builds are fun, but having no shield charge is pretty rough. I don't know. Definitely a flashy looking build. If you're gonna play this, I highly recommend getting the Celestial Scourge MTX. Not sponsored, by the way, but the reason why is because the default Scourge arrow, I'll put it on for the rest of the map, has a noise that will probably get pretty old pretty quickly. Hear that? Swung, swung, swung every single time you attack. I mean, not that bad. I mean, you can turn your sound off. And this MTX does it as well. Anyways. Alright. So, I mean, damage isn't amazing yet or anything. I do have a reasonably okay bow for this level. 30% global damage. Crucible Tree. T2 Cold. T2 Wed. T5 Lightning, and just crafted bad attack speed. So really nothing amazing, but I mean, it's pretty good for level 71. Rocking a lightning coil for the fizz reduction. Definitely gonna want to run one of those. I wanted to do something with Fourth Vow, one of these. I wanted to use this because I got +2 socket proj, which I mean would be okay. I mean, it wouldn't be insane. Plus levels on the attack build isn't that good, but I do really like the Fourth Vow, but I don't think there's any way to get like a good amount of armor on this, to be honest. Like, it's pretty hard on Deadeye. Did I say it was Pathfinder earlier? I always confuse Pathfinder and Deadeye. Mom and Deadeye, if I did say that. Alright. Ring, just getting some stat requirements from that because my strength was pretty bad. Not an ideal ring. Other ring, just a lot of res. No, don't even have life on it yet. I'm gonna have to craft it. Rip Giga Milker. So these minus mana cost crafts is kind of why I like builds. Like, it's a pretty core component. So Scourge Arrow, the reason why I do Scourge Arrow is because, so it's a channeling skill, right? Where is it? Scourge Arrow is a channeling skill. And this craft says non-channeling skills of -7. And the way Manaforged works is supported skills trigger once total mana spent on other bow attacks exceed 300% of their mana cost. So once you get 300% of mana cost for Ice Shot, it's 2. And so it's getting reduced by these, but Scourge Arrow doesn't. Scourge Arrow is 18, so it will always cast, right? It's kind of the reason why it works here. You can also use something like Life Tap. That works well too. Or reducing their mana cost to 0 other ways. Just basically you gotta hit that 300% mana cost, which is really easy to do. Alright, helmet. Nothing really insane yet. I mean, it's a pretty good helmet, but yeah. It's a pretty good helmet. My amulet is not crafted yet, so it's pretty bad. It's got some damage on it, I guess. Quiver is pretty bad as well. My boots are pretty bad. I mean, they're okay, actually. The belt is okay, I guess. The gloves are, well, I don't know. They got some res. Got a jewel, pretty bad. So, pretty, yeah, it's pretty cheap right now. I snagged this for under 4 divines. I don't know what it looks looking like on softcore right now. Let me take a peek. Lightning coil. Let's see. 6 link. It's looking like 2 divines. 2 divines, uncorrupted too. Yeah. Using Frenzy with Calling Strike. I don't know if I'm actually going to want to stick with Calling Strike or just stick another bow skill in there. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Calling Strike is pretty good. Frenzy is obviously good because it gives you frenzy charges. Well, yeah. Determination, Grace. I have Sniper's Mark with Mark on Hicks, my Deadeye, and that's like, give me, you know, I mean, you're gonna want to do that because you don't want to cast anyways because you're lazy. Gives you less damage taken from enemies near your marked enemy. Not sure what I want to do yet with Scourge Arrow. Keep it in the 6 link or just get more bow Manaforged skills. Probably just get more Manaforged skills, but for now it's in 6 link. Got Storm Ring, got Ice Shot. Got Lightning Arrow linked with Power Charge and Crit. It's not really doing much yet. I have like no crit. Working on that. I'm only level 71. Yeah, I think that is mostly it. It's mostly going to be a mapper. I think I'll try some bosses and see how it goes. I'm feeling ready on the character, but it's going to take pretty good gear to get to that point without like being scared of dying, so we'll see.